but we'll for those of you just joining, my name is Kate with Scott Marketing. Today I'm going to be going over new agent orientation with you. This is kind of just new agent orientation for it's very vague. It's not Market Center specific, so you may still have a Market Center orientation that you want to attend, but this may help get you started quicker and get you a few of those questions answered. So we will go ahead and jump in. First thing I want to cover is if you have any questions, again, drop those in the chat. We'll get those answered. Even if they're not, relevant to whatever we're covering, we can come back to those. Let's get started. So the first thing that we're going to cover today is the Keller Cloud Setup Complete emails that most of you have probably received. If you haven't received those yet, you receive those after you've completed your questionnaire with your Market Center. So there's kind of two steps to that. You'll first cover or complete your invite to the Market Center, and then you'll complete your questionnaire for Scott Leroy. That allows us to go ahead and set up all of your systems through Keller Williams. And once we've gone through and set everything up for you, you're going to get an email that says Keller Cloud Setup Complete. It will have your name instead of Scott Leroy, and then it will have your Market Center number. So it will say Market Center, whatever number you're associated with. Every Keller Williams office does have a specific Market Center number that identifies their office. So just keep that in mind if you're not sure what that is. It will be right there. But once you get your Keller Cloud setup complete, you'll get an email that looks like this. It will say, welcome aboard to Keller Williams. Please click here to access all of your information. It will then give you your Market Center number. That Market Center number is going to be your password when you click here to access the content on that page. And it also says we're excited to have set up all of your KW technology. We can't wait to help you further with your journey. If you need anything, please reach out to us. We are not just your onboarding support. We are your Keller Williams support through your entire time being there. So if you have questions or issues, you can always reach out to us. I will drop our email in the chat. That is how you can contact us for any questions or support that you might need. It is support@scottleroymarketing.com. But let's take a look at this. So once we click here, it's going to bring us to a new web browser. And then we're going to go ahead and, like I said, enter that Market Center number. That is your password to unlock that sheet. Now, once you're in here, you'll notice that it says it's locked. That is so that none of these can be altered. So that you don't by accident change a password and think that that is your password. So if it's not locked, your setup may not be complete. So we encourage you not to mess with anything on there until we've finished it. But there is a quick little video that will go over this Keller Cloud setup as well as what we're kind of going over today. So you can always check that out if you want to. The next thing is your password. So again, that is your password not only to access this sheet, but if you ever go over to our Scott Leroy website, which we'll take a look at later on, you'll also use that Market Center number to log in. Notes from your onboarding team. I like to point this out. KW has recently done some updates. So every once in a while, we run into an issue with setting up your website or something like that. And we will put those notes here for you if something was not able to be set up. Or we're still working on it. So definitely pay attention to those if you feel like something is missing. You'll also see that it should always say reply to this email so we can set up your biography and your picture. So if you have your bio and your picture and you email that over to us, we're going to take that information and update it throughout all of your KW profiles. There are quite a few of them. There's at least 3 that we have to update those on. So we will go ahead and go in and do that for you so you're not trying to guess where it needs to be updated. The next thing you have is your KW logins. So for this is your KW username and your KW password. Now these aren't real, so you can't log into Scott's, but these will allow you to access a lot of the different Keller Williams platforms. For example, KW Command, your Command mobile app, KW Connect, Keller Home Loans, pretty much anything that's Keller Williams related, you should be able to log in using those. If you're not able to, just let us know. We can always take a look. The next thing we have is the G Suite. So your KW email is essentially a Google email. It's same as a Gmail. You access it through Gmail. You can do it on the Gmail app, all of that good stuff. So we will give you your username and your password. If we were requested to set up forwarding during your questionnaire, we'll let you know if that's been set up. Sometimes it requires a passcode or something like that for us to verify, and we may not have been able to fully activate that. So if you wanted it and it's not set up, let us know. We can still go in and do that. And then, of course, with both of these, it does give some additional information, training materials, things like that that you can use. Again, if you're ever running into an issue, please email us. We're more than happy to troubleshoot or look at whatever is going on. Next thing here is the KW Command website. So this is your branded personal website that we've set up for you. So this will be your branded link, and then there's also some additional materials that you can check out to learn how to access your website, use your website, things like that. One thing I like to point out for the website, you don't have a physical login on the website. Your website is actually accessed and edited through the command platform. If you want more information on that, we do have classes, so you can definitely check those out or check out the videos here. The KW.com agent profile, that is mostly an internal profile. Now I'm going to click on this because we've been seeing some issues with this. So if you're also seeing this, you can always email us. But Keller Williams did recently do an update to their KW.com website. So we are seeing a few little hiccups with that. Not to worry, we can always send you your new personal link. But that is just your personal link for them to find you on the KW.com site. Next is your command email. Generally, that is the same as your KW G Suite email. And that is how you will send emails through the command platform. So whether you're sending email campaigns or smart plans, it's going to utilize whatever email you have set as your command email. With that, you get 5,000 emails per month that you can use. If you go over 5,000, you can add additional emails through the KW Marketplace. Next here is your consumer app link. So this will be your branded consumer app link for you to share with clients, friends, families, family. Another one that you won't have a login for unless you create one, because it is geared for your clients. We do encourage you to sign up for it so you can see what they're seeing and be able to understand and relay how to use it. So definitely a good one to sign up for, but you won't have a login already set up. You can also check out that link for more additional training and resources for that. Next is your Keller Home Loans link. You have the link here, and then to access the portal. Same for Keller Covered. Sorry, I'm just letting people in as we're going through the class. You have your Keller Covered personal link, and then your click here to learn more about Keller Covered. Twilio. Twilio is a texting service which allows you to automate text messages through smart plans and through your command platform. It is a number that is not your personal cell phone number or something like that, but it will allow you to easily mass text your database and again, set up those campaigns to where it can text them for you without you having to manually do it. It is a paid for service, so it is not something we're able to set up for you. It does require a payment. But we do have resources how to use it. We are able to troubleshoot if you run into issues. And again, you sign up for that in the marketplace. The next thing we have is DocuSign. Your DocuSign is, and for some offices, you may have .loop instead. Primarily, we set up DocuSign. So that is your email that you've used for that, as well as your password, how to access it, visit rooms, how to use it. We'll have some videos there. How to send for signatures, instructions to finish setting it up. So in some cases, if we don't have access to your KW email, we can't fully set up the account. So you may need to finish those steps in order to connect it to command. And then if for any reason you have to reset your password and it's asking you for a security question that you're not sure of, that is also included in your setup because it does have us use that when we set up your accounts. If you ever run into issues though, again, reach out to us. We're happy to help you troubleshoot those issues and get you connected. Homekeeper, you have your email and your password. Visit here, so it's going to take you directly to the site. We do have some how-to videos. Homekeeper is used to track lead activity. Please check your email for a verification code. So again, if we're not able to access your email, some of those verifications we can't do. And then if you don't receive it, you can click here to re-register. Additional logins. So now we are also setting up some additional services for you, such as Calendly, Blink, Zoom, and one that's not listed that's new is Canva. We're also setting up Canva for our new onboards. These, again, we do have to have access to the KW email in order to set those up from there. So if we don't have the password, we may ask you for that so we can set those up. And then we can go ahead and get those set up. But Calendly, that is for you to schedule meetings, things like that with your clients, colleagues, whatever. Blink, that is going to be a digital business card. If you click here, it will show you what that looks like. Just a digital business card that you can share. It does have a QR code. You can log in and make edits to it by using those logins. Zoom, again, if you need a free Zoom account, again, these are not paid for, so they are free accounts. But Zoom will go ahead and set that account up for you so you can easily log in. And Canva, again, is a new one. It'll just be your email, your password, and we are now setting up new email signatures for you within those Canva accounts. So if you have an email signature and you need to edit it and it looks like this one here, you can jump into your Canva account and edit that yourself. And we'll take another look at that here in a little bit. Then we have some additional resources, links that you guys can use to get additional training and support. Next steps, things that you can do. You can send us up to 5 CSV files per month that we can import into your command. Generally for new agents, this starts with your database in your phone. And if you're not sure how to export those, you can definitely email us and we can help guide you through that. How to announce that you've joined Keller Williams. Our 30-day Jumpstart challenges. If you need tips or tricks on getting your biography set up, additional training videos, and then some additional support numbers for Keller Williams, home loans, DocuSign, us, Twilio, etc. So before we move to the next thing, I'm just going to take a quick look at the chat and see what we've got going on. Zoom account is not working. Email us at support@ScholarlyMarketing. We may need to jump in and take a look at that. When I click on Keller Home Loans, it crashes the app. Wilson, I may have you email us as well. If you have screenshots of what it's doing, that may help us troubleshoot that faster. I don't see any logins for Homekeeper. Joey, we may suggest checking out your notes at the top to see if we were unable to set that up for any reason, or you can always email us as well. I already answered Canva, Blink, all of that. Those are free accounts, and don't see an email that brings to this page. Can I email to resend? Kelsey, if you have not completed your questionnaire to set up your KW accounts, you will not have this Keller Cloud setup email just yet, or if we are still working on your setup. All right, moving along. If there are any questions after what I've commented on those, just let me know and we can come back to those. Our next thing that we're going to take a look at is the Scott Leroy website. So Scott Leroy website is just scottleroymarketing.com. When you come here, you can log in using your Market Center number. It will either prompt you to sign in here on the front page, or you'll see a log in, log out button right here on the right side. Again, that's going to be your Market Center number that you log in with. So that's referenced here. and you'll just log in and then you can access all of our resources. So we're going to take a look at the questionnaires first. So if you haven't received your Keller Cloud setup complete and you still need to complete a questionnaire, you can come over here and get that done. So under Agent Resources, you'll go to Questionnaire, and then you can decide which questionnaire is best for you. So if you're a brand new agent, you'll want to do that one. If you're an admin for a team, if you're an admin that's transitioning to be an agent, Capper, this is your in-production agent that needs to get their system set up quickly because you already have clients and things that you're already working with, and you're moving from another brokerage. Existing, that would be you're an existing agent, and you just want to make sure that all of your systems are up to date, that you have all of the new services that we offer. So if you joined a year ago and you want to make sure everything that a new agent is onboarded with today you can complete an existing questionnaire. Expansion would be if you're in multiple market centers or offices. Hidden, this one is generally used if an agent is coming over to KW, generally from another brokerage, but not always, and they're not fully ready to have their profiles shown and things like that. We can hide those and still get your system set up. Market Center staff, this would be if you are a leadership member or staff admin for the office. A returning Keller Williams agent, so if you've been with KW before, whether it's the same office or a new one, you would be returning to KW. If you're a team and you're joining a team, we can do a few different things for them, so we do have them fill that one out. Or if you're transferring from one Keller Williams to another Keller Williams office, you would want to do the transfer questionnaire. Now, the next thing we're going to look at, we're going to primarily stay under this agent resources. I do want to point out the new KW agent websites link. So KW has recently launched new agent websites, and this is where you can come to find all of the new updates and content to help you get started with that and customize your website. We're of course here to help as well with certain things, but you can also kind of take a look at those to do some learning for yourself. We do have what to do before you upgrade if you still have the old website. If you've launched your website, how you can change a few things on there, add testimonials, featured listings, edit your hero images. We do have some Keller Williams International provided articles that will walk you through certain things as well, step by step. And then up at the top, we have this new agent website. That's going to bring you into the playlist for the new website. So it's going to have all of our new videos that you can access and kind of figure out how to make your website custom. Moving along, live webinars, that's how you access our class today and jump on those live recordings that are going on. You have our training calendar, of course. That is where you can find all of our upcoming trainings. You can actually vote for classes as well on Fridays. It's usually every other Friday. You can switch to the next month if you want to check those out. You can also add this to your Google Calendar by clicking this little plus sign, and that will bring you into your calendar to go ahead and get that added. You can also check out a flyer if you want to have a printout that you can kind of highlight which classes you want to attend. You can check that out based on your time zone. And then there's, of course, an overview of the classes and kind of what they go over. Next thing we have here, there's the challenges. You can find some cheat sheets, digital marketing tips, how to export your contacts. This should go over various ways to export them from different platforms. So if you have an iPhone, Android, if you're trying to export them from LinkedIn, you can check out all of that. And then Tech 101. Our next tab is recorded training classes. So this is where you can access any of our recorded classes or tip videos. This will take you directly to our YouTube channel. If we were to go over to that, once we click on one of these playlists, it will take you to our YouTube. Actually, let me go back for a second because I want to stay on this. But once you're on our YouTube channel, you can definitely subscribe. so that you don't miss any of those tip videos. We do tip videos and classes daily. All of our classes are going to be uploaded to YouTube within 24 hours. We do try to get them up there before the end of business, though. You can search for specific videos. So let's see, new agent orientation. And then when you search for that, it's going to pull up those classes. Now, one thing I like to mention when you're searching for a class is to pay attention to this when it was uploaded. So 3 months ago, 4 months ago, then we jumped to 2 years ago, 4 months ago. There is no way for YouTube to allow us to change that to where it shows the most recent. So definitely pay attention to those times when you're checking out a video that you're searching. Because it won't pull the most recent always. If you're looking through videos, this is going to give you the most recent videos that were uploaded. So 18 hours ago, 19, and it will keep going. So you could come here and search. It just may not be as easy. But all of our videos are here, again, daily tip videos and all of our classes. Moving back to our SLM, the next one is agent support. So I really like to highlight this one because this gives you some other things beyond onboarding and setup that we can help you with either right now or down the road. So importing your database, whether you've been with KW for a month or 3 years, we're always willing to help you import those files. So you can definitely send those over. If you need a new bio, winterize my database smart plan. Then we move into some command services like maybe you didn't have DocuSign set up or Dotloop, MailChimp, smart plans, you need help with those, we're happy to help. Keller Cloud Services, so we can help you export your contacts, create QR codes for you. If you need to update your logos or phone numbers, things like that, we can help with that as well. Then we have KW Google services. So if you don't have a KW email set up, or you want to link your calendar for KW to Gmail, all of that, you can come here and fill these out and we can help with that. Website services, we can help add testimonials, forward your domains, featured listings, all of this good stuff. So anything you might need, we can definitely help with. In order to set that up, you just click on whichever one you're interested in, and it will take you to a quick little form to allow you to complete. So we can gather any necessary information to complete that task for you. So we may need logins, things like that, and we'll kind of ask for those, and then you can hit send, and it will come over us to start getting that set up for you. Go back here. We went through website. Now we have third party. Again, if you signed up when we weren't doing Canva or a digital business card and you don't want to go through an entire setup again, we can just go ahead and set up those accounts for you. So feel free to fill that out and we can get that done for you. If you're in a state that requires specific compliance and you need help getting that updated, you can fill those out. And then there's, of course, leadership support if you are a member of leadership and need some of those things. This is not to say that this is all that we help with. These are just a lot of our most common that we see a lot of questions and requests for. So if there's something not listed here and you're curious if we can help you with that, definitely email us and we can take a look. There's leadership support. Again, we won't cover this one too much, but it is if you're a member of leadership and need additional support. And then there are templates. So templates are for you guys to utilize to create graphics. This is on top of your command that you have to create templates. But you can come in here and create listing posts, flyers, email signatures, and utilize all of these. These are through Canva. So if you were to hit email signature, it would bring you to the templates and you can pick whichever one you want. You don't have to pick it here. This is just showing you. When you click use, it's going to bring you into Canva and it's going to have all of those templates. So that is then when you would decide which one you like the most, you can edit that and use. But let's say you like the one that we got during setup right here, and you wanted to come in and edit that, you just log into Canva, you go into that template, it's going to bring you here, and you can go ahead and make those edits. And then once you have it how you want, even if you want to add your photo, you can certainly do that. And you can add that and then download that. And while we're in here, I do want to show you guys how to log into your KW emails, but I'm just going to check these chat questions real quick. So give me 1 second. And then we'll log into our KW email. I gotta scroll up a little bit, guys, sorry. Show tell what email subject with the link. So Logan, if you're looking for your Keller Cloud setup email, it is going to have the Keller Cloud setup with your name and your market center number. And then let's see. Oh, I guess that's it. Sorry, guys. It looked like we had more questions. All right, give me 1 second here. We are going to go ahead and show you guys how to log into your KW email now through Gmail. And then we're going to go ahead and add that signature so you guys know how to add that if you don't have it. So to log into our KW email, we're going to pull up our Keller Cloud Setup Complete. And then once we do that, we're just going to go to a Gmail. I have one pulled up here. And then I'm just going to grab that email on the Gmail website, put that in, and then I'm going to put in my password. Now, once I put in my password, I'm not actually going to log in. This is not his real login. This is just a demo account for us. But I am logged into my KW email on another tab, so we're going to take a look at that. But once I hit next, it's going to bring me into my Gmail inbox. Again, it looks exactly the same as a regular Gmail. And give me 1 second, guys. My computer is doing something funny, so I'm just gonna see if I can get this fixed real quick. Sorry. All right, guys, sorry about that. Having a little bit of technical difficulties over here. Okay, we're logged into our KW email. Now the next thing we want to do is upload our signature. So to do that, we're going to hit the settings gear, see all settings, and then we're going to scroll down. Now, once you get to this section here that says signature, we're going to go ahead and create new. I'm going to name it 13124. And then this email signature that we downloaded, we're going to go ahead and pull that in. We're going to hit the little image to insert, upload. We're going to grab that. And we are going to make sure we like the size. So if you were to click on that, you can adjust it. Large, medium, small. Obviously, you want to make sure it's legible and you can read it from an email signature. So if we did medium, we then need to make sure we change these. So your signature defaults are going to say for new use. So if you're starting a new email, and then if you want that signature to show up on reply or forwarding emails. So I'm going to turn it on for both, and I'm going to hit save. Now it will bring me back to my inbox. If I hit compose, I'm going to be able to see that email signature is kind of small, so I may want to go back and adjust that. So see all settings, down. I'm going to change this to say large, and then we're going to go ahead and save again. Delete that. Now if we hit compose, you'll see that it's legible. I can read it. It's going to work perfect. Now, if you set this up on your laptop or desktop, it's not going to show on your mobile device. However, you can set that up on your mobile device through your app settings. So you can check that out too. We do have a video on how to do that that'll walk you through it. Let's just take a look at questions real quick, and then we'll move to the next thing. Let's see, I missed it. We're showing different templates of the business cards. Different templates for the business cards. Those can be found on the Scott Leroy website under agent or under templates, and then free templates. And then you can find those right here under email signature. Can you put in your email in the chat one more time? Yes, of course. Let me grab that. Here is our email. My agent profile isn't working. Georgia, is that this one, the kw.com agent profile? Okay, email us. KW did update their website. So the kw.com website adjusted and the links are not currently working. If you email us, we can get you your new updated link. And we can also check on your other personal website as well, just to see what's going on there. Okay, moving along. If there are any other questions, go ahead and drop those in the chat. I'm just taking a look to make sure we go through everything. All right, we've got about half our class left. The next thing I want to show you guys is we're going to migrate over to Command and just kind of look through a couple of things there. One thing with your KW email as well, if you're already in a Gmail account, like this one here, if you click on your account up here, it will allow you to add another account. And when you add another account, you can then sign into your KW email. You can also do that from your phone to where you can toggle between the two without signing in and out. So just keep that in mind. But moving over to Command. To access Command, you're going to go to agent.kw.com. And as you can see, I'm already logged in. But when you log in, again, you're going to grab those KW username and password up here. One thing I want to point out, your username is not case sensitive. So if you if you type that in and you don't do a capital S, it's not going to matter. However, your password is case sensitive. So you want to make sure the capitals are there, the lowercase is all of that. If you double click and copy that and it misses something, it's not going to let you sign in. Also, if you have a space, so when I highlight this, you can sometimes add a space at the end. That will also prevent you from signing in or out. So just keep that in mind if you're running into issues signing in. In Command, though, we're just going to take a look at a couple of very basic things because we have a class that goes over Command in depth. So we're not going to do that today, but we do want to just take a quick look at a couple of the profiles. So if we come up here to our name and we click that drop down, you're going to see that we have a referrals profile, my profile, and then if we go into settings, there is a third profile. So first we're going to take a look at the referrals profile. This is for internal use only. It's going to allow you to find referral agents throughout KW. So you can edit that here. The next one is my profile. We'll take a quick look at this one. So my profile is, again, partially an internal profile. It does allow you to say that this is a public-facing profile or not. So if you want your website to be seen or not, you can turn that on or off. However, this information does not feed over to your website. So if you're updating your photo here and wondering why it's not going over to your website, this profile does not do that. This is primarily internal profile only. We will take a look at where you update that for your website though. But you have the About Me section, so just some of your basic information, name, photo, bio, all of that stuff. Your real estate license. If you're having an issue with your website and your real estate license is not there, that will make your website not work. This has to be updated by your office, by your MCA, so you would want to reach out to them to get that updated. You have contact information. Then you have the My KW section, which is going to go over your system information. You can manage your email from here. You can click on that and it will take you to where you need to go to edit that. You can also change your username, your password, your recovery email, address, all of that good stuff, your profit share information, etc. It's going to go through all of that. Next, we have our affiliations. This is another thing that if your website is not working and you see your role says administrative staff, the websites don't work for staff. You have to have an active agent license to have the website and the app work. So if you're seeing that, again, something your MCA will need to adjust, they need to get your MLS ID added so that that will switch over to agent. Our next profile though, if we go back to command and we go to settings, once we're in settings, we go to connect settings and marketing profile. This is the profile that feeds all of the information from your profile over to your website, to your app, everything else. So you want to make sure this is turned on and that everything here is up to date. Including your license number, mine's not, real, your office numbers, brokerage information, if you have compliance that you need to have added, social links, Google Analytics, all of that stuff is updated through here and then saved at the bottom. Now, while we're in here, if you don't have a team logo, we do recommend having some type of logo there. This does feed over to certain pieces of marketing, whether you're on a team or not. So you do want to have something, otherwise that image will appear broken in some of your marketing. Let me just take a look to make sure we didn't miss anything we're supposed to cover today, and then we can kind of just jump into questions. Okay, I think we went through the majority of the content that we needed to cover. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop recording. For anyone that is done and have no questions today, feel free to hop off. Thank you so much for joining us today. But if anyone has questions at all, feel free to stick around and we'll go ahead and get those answered now.